What's going on, guys? Hope you guys are having a pretty good weekend. I figured I'd do a tool review for a change. We haven't done a tool review in quite a while. I think the last one I did was on that Harbor Freight 12-ton shop press, if I'm not mistaken. So I figured it'd be time for another tool review. A few of you guys asked me to do a tool review on this U.S. General pneumatic spray gun. Pretty common product that Harbor Freight sells, but yeah, so we'll get to that in a second. One thing I want to go over is the mailman completely screwed me over. I've been waiting for parts for my zero return for quite some while here, and well, they finally came in. Holy, only took till Sunday. I kind of sort of didn't get the mail yesterday. I don't know, but yeah. So unless someone else got my package, and I don't know. But anyway, so let's get on with this thing. As you guys know, I picked this gun up the other day at the Harbor Freight for I think about 14 bucks or something like that, or 12 bucks. Pretty decent gun. I used it for a Toyota, 02 Toyota Sienna minivan. If you can go back, probably maybe 2 or 3 videos in my videos, you'll probably see the van I sprayed with this gun. I have this other gun over here. My uncle gave it to me. It's a Finish Line spray gun. And you want to know something? I like that gun over the Finish Line, believe it or not. A few of you guys would probably be like, what? Huh? Yeah, you get that one right. I'll do a little bit of a comparison. The things I like about it and some of the things I don't like about the two guns. So I guess we can call this a comparison video. First up is the containers. I like the container on this one. Reason being is it's light. This one here is a little bit heavier. It's just a regular aluminum canister. But this one here is really nice. It wasn't too bad to clean out. Some of the plastic ones, they suck to clean out, unlike the metal ones. That's why the metal ones are a little bit nicer. But I didn't have any problems cleaning out with this one. It was pretty smooth in the inside. Some of those cheaper spray guns have a little bit rougher texture on them, and they're kind of sort of a pain in the ass to clean off, especially when you're doing the clear coat. But I didn't have any problems with the gun. It sprayed fine. It's got a nice little trigger to it, you know. As you can see, I didn't clean it up too well. Had a little drippy drip there. One of the flaws I found with this gun is the, first of all, there's this one seal that goes on the bottom here. It doesn't work for the shit of it. As you can see, it's actually falling off. So when you get it, I just use Teflon tape if you want to. But if you don't plan on really unscrewing the thing on, off, I think this is eventually what I'll do on it is next time I use it, I'll use Teflon tape. I had an incident where I went to go unscrew the cap, and the cap actually unscrewed the base of it, and that's actually how this happened right here. It just kind of sort of leaked out, and it's not that big of a deal. I caught it in time, so we saved some time there. I'll just pop the top off of it for a second here. Oop, see how much it's did it again, watch. See how that cap sometimes gets stuck? Yeah, I had that problem twice now. I put the camera down for a second. I'll just kind of sort of unscrew the cap here. See, it sometimes gets stuck. Isn't that big of a deal. There's just a little bit of whatchamacallit in there right now. Just a little reducer, cleaning everything up. I usually like to do that, but that's the inside of it. Pretty smooth container compared to some of the other ones. Like I think I bought a Husky one time. What was the other one? The other one was I can't remember the other name of it. One was a Husky, and the other one was a Campbell Housefield, I think. And they had the plastic containers, and they were kind of rough, but this one here is pretty good. Sometimes the lid gets stuck. Pretty common problem with them. Not that big of a deal. Adjustments, pretty good. Yeah, you get your adjustments here on the side. You get this one here. You can go high to low, or you know, same deal here. It's not. Oops, sorry. You get this one here, and you get this one here. You can either do high to low, and you know, adjust your tippage, your spray pattern, or whatever. You can also adjust this one for whatever way you want to spray. You can either, you know, turn this guy or turn it that way, whatever you decide, really. It's your call on the tip size, but we'll leave that on there. But overall, it's a pretty decent gun. You know, for doing quick little jobs like what I did I did the hood, I did the front fender, and also did the kind of sort of a blend into a passenger door, and it did the job fine. The mist on's pretty good. The reason why I prefer this one over this one is because this one here lays down to more of a heavier coat. This one here would be good for clear coating. This one here would be good for, you know, doing the painting itself. But overall, this gun did a pretty good job. I used the clear in it, and I used the paint in it, and it did a, you know, pretty damn good job. Didn't drip out anything. Pretty good leak on it. I mean, no leaks on it. Pretty good no leaks, sorry. And it's, you know, overall pretty good. Didn't have any problem with it. You know, for the price, what a deal. You can't go wrong. You can paint a whole vehicle with it, and when you're done, throw it out. If not, paint a whole vehicle with it and use it for a couple of other vehicles. You know, for 14 bucks, how are you going to complain? So that's my thoughts on it. On a scale of 1 to 10 on the gun, I would probably rate it at an 8. That's pretty damn good. I liked it just because, you know, it's light. It's not heavy like Husky. The Husky guns you buy at Home Depot, they're pretty damn heavy. What else? The Camel Housefield, they got a little weight to them. This one is a little bit light. Even this one here, this one here is extremely heavy compared to that one. But, you know, it does a good job. It lays down a nice coat. You know, I couldn't see spraying a car with it every day for the rest of its life, you know. For that, you go out buy a friggin' Blue Point or a Satajet, you know. But it is what it is. And you want to know something? It's a pretty damn good gun. So on a scale of 1 to 10, like I said, 8. It's a pretty good gun. I'd recommend it. I don't see why not. Go out, spray a vehicle with it, and spray a couple more. Really good vehicle to lay down the coat on because it had very fine lines and stuff like that. And you can spray it down with that pretty good. And if you're doing stain, if you're going to be staining a shelf or something like that, like let's say you just get done building a shelf and you want to stain it, throw a little bit of your stain in the gun and it will lay it down nice. Even a fence, if you were to spray it down with a fence, put your stain into the gun and then spray your fence down with it, whew, what a beautiful job it'll do. But that's my opinions on it. Very good gun. Couldn't really find any flaws with it other than just the leaky tip part. And there is a little play in the trigger. Right in this part here, I wasn't too fond of that either. That was just the only things. Adjustment's pretty straightforward. So, you know, set your compressor to 50 to 70 psi and you're good to go. So that's my thoughts on it. So hope you guys enjoyed. I know a few of you guys wanted to hear some thoughts on it. That is my thoughts. And hopefully it helps you out on buying one or even spraying a vehicle with one. So that's my thoughts, guys. Hopefully you guys all have a good one, and we'll talk to you then.